Well, good morning, everyone. We broke in about just a little over an hour ago telling you that Michael Gray Jr. had been arrested. At that time, the information we had, at least from the Knox County Sheriff's Office, first-degree murder. It was attempted. We now have the presentment to the grand jury. 20 counts in this. Here's what Michael Anthony Gray Jr. is charged with: felony murder, aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, abuse of a corpse. This all in Knox County. Once again, Michael Gray Jr., the son of Michael Sr. and Shirley Gray. They're both pleading not guilty to a case. They did that a couple of days ago in Roane County. That's where they found their adopted daughter buried in the backyard of their home there. This Michael Gray Jr. now being charged with this in Knox County. That's where the son was found buried in the backyard of the home in Halls that Michael Gray Jr. was associated with. People were wondering when they were going to get to this Knox County case. They'd only been focused on the Roane County one. Currently, both of his parents, Michael and Shirley, sit in the Roane County jail. Michael Gray Jr. now being charged with this in Knox County. Once again, 20 counts in this: felony murder, aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, abuse of a corpse. I want to read you a line just from this. It says, Michael Anthony Gray Jr. did unlawfully kill Jonathan Dalton Gray during the perpetration of aggravated child abuse. That's just the first count. It goes on and on and on. Even talks about scamming the state through the adoption process to get funds, which is what people have suspected that the Grays are involved in, with apparently the whole family involved in doing this. Both of their children, at least two adopted ones, one in Roane County. That's what the parents are currently facing charges for up there. One in Knox County. There had been no charges filed here in Knox County. Now Michael Anthony Gray Jr. has been arrested. This is his mugshot here on the Knox County Sheriff's page. We do have a ton of information right now over on the WVLT News app. We will also have more information at WVLT News at noon. Once again, you see here the first-degree murder attempt. That's what first came out. We now have the full sheet. 20 counts that a grand jury has indicted Michael Gray Jr. on. Once again, felony murder, aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, abuse of a corpse. This all coming down just right now. It's been such a tragic story to have to cover over the past couple of months with all of this happening. Michael Gray Sr. and Shirley Gray sit in a Roane County jail. They're accused in the daughter's death and burial and cover-up, collecting state funds from adoption agencies. That's going on in Roane County. And now the other piece to the puzzle that we're finding out here in Knox County: Michael Gray Jr. arrested, charged with felony murder, aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, as well as abuse of a corpse. We're following this story. Details coming out hour by hour. We are continuing to follow it right here at the WVLT Now desk. We will update you when we have new details over on the WVLT News app. On the WVLT side of things, we will see you live on the air, WVLT News at noon, with all the latest information. Once again, check out the WVLT News app. We will see you at noon. Have a good day.